Okay, hello guys, how are you doing? I'm doing December 22nd, 2019 daily tarot card reading, okay? This reading came out two different ways with the last few cards that came out of the deck. I may show you the two different ways it came out. Um, I may show it to you, maybe there's a reason why I'm going to show it to you, but I'm not sure, okay? We'll see. Okay, so the first card here is the Knight of Wands, okay? The Knight of Wands can represent like the materialization of success. It can represent like a lover who is not going to be loyal, like he just plans to come for a minute and then leave and then go somewhere else and maybe might come back later, but so it's either or. Okay, and then the next card is the Eight of Wands. This card represents a lot of opportunities. So right now, let's just say we are talking about finances, okay? So there are a lot of opportunities in finances. It can be an either or situation, whether we're talking about love or finances, but I'm going to stick to finances right now, okay? So there are a lot of opportunities financially to choose from for this Knight of Wands. So you're trying to figure out what type of success would you like to materialize. Maybe this is like in regard to a job search, interviewing, that type of thing. So you're choosing which way do you want to go. And so the next card is the Page of Wands reversed. And this Page of Wands is about misinformation. And I'm not sure if it's being done on purpose or not. Okay, so some of the opportunities, my lord, I'm sorry guys for that noise. Okay, so the Page of Wands in the reverse is about misinformation. I'm not sure why, and I don't know why I said maybe it's being done on purpose. There's something about a career opportunity or some type of materialistic or monetary gain. Something about it is not being truthful, or some information is being hidden and maybe it's important. So I guess be aware of the choices that you're making in regard to your money on the 22nd. Okay, so we have this King of Swords. The King of Swords is a strategist. Okay, and so with misinformation being next to the strategist, be careful of like managers or people that you're interacting with. Just because just maybe think about what is being told to you and just ask the question like, is there something I'm not being told? Just kind of be aware that you have to maybe read between the lines, or read the fine print or something. Okay. And you know what else? What this King of Swords also could be you, the person who's watching the video. It could be your energy because you know that there's misinformation and you're looking amongst opportunities to see where you want to invest your time because you're trying to figure out what your goals are. Because you know something, some information may be misleading. You're trying to figure out how to deal with the situation. Okay? So whatever you were previously considering, you maybe said, well, that situation seems a little bit iffy. I'm not so certain about it. Okay. So if you are in King of Swords energy, then you are deciding maybe to either travel somewhere else or go with a new opportunity. You're not going with the opportunity that seems like you're missing information. Okay. I guess when you go where there's another opportunity, there's affluence with whatever decision you're making. Basically, you have your dreams and wishes fulfilled here. So I don't really know. I don't know what this initial situation was, but because we had this, I guess both qualities of this knight come into play because he represents either materialization of your desires, financially maybe, but he also represents disloyalty. Okay, So there's something about this situation you're initially presented with, or that you've been contemplating for a while, and something about it is not loyal. And maybe perhaps you're aware of that. And I'm not sure why my voice is going out. That's amazing. Okay, guys, this must be important. My voice is going out. And I did not go outside. Okay. So, wow. Okay. So, you who are watching this video, if this is resonating for you, okay? Hoping my voice comes back. Okay. So, you who are watching this, when you realize there's misinformation and disloyalty and you decide to go another way, that is a blessing for you, okay? Okay? I mean, it's a blessing for you, okay? So, and it seems like it took you a great deal of strength to make that decision, okay? It's like you had to tame a lion. It's something deep within you that wanted to trust in this situation here. This has so many different meanings, guys. There's a situation that you are aware of and you're contemplating, and you wanted to put your trust in it, but you knew something about it was off. And so you had the strength to deny the situation, to not give in to it. And because you chose to do that, you end up being blessed. And let's see what else happens. So you did overcome something that was tricky. Okay, now you are able to invest in either you're paying employees to work in your business that has materialized, or you're investing in your savings account or something like that. I don't know. So I was wondering if that's what the strength card was. I was almost wondering if when you were affluent here, when you made a choice to go elsewhere, it's almost like you needed strength to restrain your spending or something. And so I was thinking that maybe perhaps you're saving. And then as you were saving, you decided to invest. I don't know if this is in the stock market, in employees, just leaving it in your savings. I'm not sure. Okay. But you're figuring out where to delegate your resources here. What are good investments? What are bad investments? So I think that has something to do with like you're investing in employees or something. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. You know, like on your taxes, when you fill in the blank, like, do you have dependents? Are you figuring out the people that you want to share your wealth with? That's what that card. That's the Six of Pentacles card. Okay. Now, the Page of Swords card. If you were, say, for instance, well, I guess the people that you're living with, who are your dependents or your employees that you're investing in, you are perhaps spying on them, okay? And so because here we have the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is about family wealth, generational wealth, okay? So it seems like you're investing in your family and you're spying on them to see what they're up to. But your family is doing well. All right. So whatever happened earlier, we may be changing the subject line right now. Whatever, I don't know. Whatever was going on earlier, you kind of made a good decision. It's working out for your benefit. This World card is about graduation from maybe that state of being where you did not know what you wanted to do financially, where you didn't choose the right job yet or whatever else. You graduated from that. You overcame that. You made a good decision. So maybe we're done with that subject for the meantime right now. The World card can also mean that you have a lot of opportunities before you because now you're doing better, and it could also mean dating or something. So let's see. Okay, so an example here. This card, this Eight of Wands card, is about a lot of opportunities, but this card is too, the World card. In this case, we were talking about finances, but here we may be talking about relationships, okay? So now we're talking about a lot of opportunities in relationships, okay? So now we're getting personal. So the Knight of Cups card in the reverse. So The Knight of Cups reversed. He is a charmer, okay? This is kind of like Scorpio energy when they're kind of being naughty. And so it's like he's offering you a cup of love. And I just hit 1010 a while ago when I said that. But anyway, the Knight of Cups here in the reverse. He's offering you love, but it may be tricky, okay? So he may be, it's almost like we're repeating things here. This Knight of Wands, he's offering you love, but he may not be loyal. It's the same issue going on here, okay? So I don't know why we're repeating energy. Is this the same message being repeated in different ways? Once about money and once about love? I have no idea. I'll have to see because like my ending cards came out in 2 different ways. So I'll see if the message repeats 2 times. But anyway, so there's an offer of love coming in from someone. And this offer of love is in regard to, well, it's not with the person who may be loyal. This person says, I love you, I love you, I love you to everyone, but he maybe doesn't mean it. And so you got to kind of watch what this person says, okay? And a while ago, I hit 1111 a while ago, okay? So anyway, so then the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So this offer of love is being given, and it's either causing someone to feel like a victim. I don't know if maybe perhaps this is the person that they are already with or something. It's not that they're having nightmares about it. Either they feel trapped in a situation, or I don't know if that makes sense. Like trapped in this repeating pattern of a situation where that person was disloyal to them, or this person that they were with in the past is recovering from nightmares. I don't know which one. Okay, so I don't know if this Knight of Cups was offering a cup of love to his ex, and then they don't know how to feel about it. So they're thinking, do I want to stay trapped in this situation? I know how it works. I don't want to be a martyr. Or they're just feeling like a martyr or something in regard to the situation betraying them over and over and over. Or they're sick and tired of feeling like they were in a nightmare in the situation, and they're like, okay, no, I don't want to go there again. I don't want to have this nightmare. I want to recover. I want to get out of it. Okay, so I didn't know which one that person was feeling. So the next card is the Two of Wands reversed. And this card means that, so the reason why this could be the feminine energy here, because you see how this Knight of Cups is a masculine energy, okay? So this Knight of Cups and this feminine that's on this picture here, this Nine of Swords, they were in a relationship in the past, and so he was maybe offering his love to her, or she saw that he had his back turned to her, offering his cup of love to someone else. I don't know which, what is causing this feminine energy here to be either upset and feeling like a continued victim, or wanting to recover and get out of it, okay? But the Knight is actually not even facing her anyway, okay? So, oh, what I was trying to say was, okay, the Two of Wands in the reverse. Somebody was giving love and then wasn't receiving love back. Love was not balanced in the situation. Love or responsibilities were not balanced here in the situation. And so that's what this Two of Wands in the reverse card means. So what is going on is that the person here who's crying, the feminine energy who's crying, is knowing that if she gets involved with this person, because I don't even know if he's offering his love to her or to someone else. I don't know. So it looks like it's to someone else. So the point is that maybe she was doing all the work and then he wasn't. And maybe that's why she's crying. That could be responsibilities, like one person's never home, or it could be one person showing emotions and the other person's not. It could be on many different levels. But okay, that's the problem in between that couple. And like I said, it doesn't even look like he was offering his love toward her anyway. So I don't know if that's why she was crying. So it could be many different things going on here, okay? So what's going on is that the Seven of Pentacles reversed, someone is not putting in work into this situation, okay? Someone is procrastinating putting in work in the situation, or they're just not putting in work in the situation. Okay, so this is where the cards came out two different ways. So the first time when the cards were about to come out, it's almost like I think I pulled them out early, and so they weren't finished shuffling correctly, okay? So the King of Cups, is the King of Cups the one who is procrastinating putting in work? And if that's the case, is he the one who was the Knight of Cups in the reverse? He's the one who wasn't putting in work. Okay. So right now, if he was the Knight of Cups in the reverse, right now he's at least in King of Cups energy. That means that he's moody. He can be a recovering alcoholic. I mean, he can be loving too. Let's see what else. Okay, so this King of Cups is wanting to collaborate. And I'm not sure if this is the same energy here as that Knight. He might be wanting to collaborate with this person that he has made totally upset. And so he may be wanting to collaborate with that person. The way that she sees it is that it's an unequal partnership. And so I don't know if the result of them collaborating equals the beginning of a new start financially. The Wheel of Fortune turns, and that's supposed to be luck increasing. Okay. And then something is being moderated. So I don't know if this is Sagittarian energy or if something is being moderated. Say, for instance, the King of Cups might be a drinker. I don't know if that's being moderated. The King of Cups can be moody. I don't know if that's being moderated. Also, this procrastination energy here, I don't know if that's being moderated. Okay, so something is being moderated, and I guess it's supposed to be lucky. Luck. I don't know if luck is getting better for this person who was upset by that Knight of Cups or the Knight of Cups reversed or that King of Cups, okay? So I don't know if luck for that feminine energy is increasing too, or if it's just in regard to the King of Cups, because he was the last court card showing. So there's a recovery. So the first time when I shuffled those cards, the King of Cups through to the Temperance came out together. And then when I wasn't sure, sometime when you shuffle and cards come out, if you put them back because you weren't sure if they were supposed to come out, they didn't come out. They were about to fall out of the deck, but they didn't fall out yet. But because they were jutting out so much, I pulled them out early. And so when I pulled them out early, all the cards didn't come together, so I had to continue shuffling. Sometimes when you put the cards back when you're not supposed to, then cards come out in the reverse the next time when you're shuffling. So that's what happened as I shuffled. And both ways might be correct. It just may be that the first situation was in the upright, so the outcome might have been better. So, and it's kind of like in life. Sometimes we make decisions. I'm going to put this card down for a minute. Sometimes we make decisions in life and we put off doing something. And then when the decision comes back, it's not the same circumstances. Sometimes the circumstances are more negative the next time the situation comes back. So I don't know if that's what happened with the cards. So when I saw that all the cards had come out negative the second time, because I was aware of the cards that had come out the first time, I was like, no, that was correct. Okay. It was correct, but I didn't finish shuffling, so the last few cards didn't come out, okay? So now after Temperance, Temperance is where the negative energies might have been balanced out. When that card, we talk about that card, There is a recovery, maybe of a relationship. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is like a happy, generous energy. So it's happy emotionally or financially. Okay. Now, this was, like I said, what came out the first time. The second time when the cards came out, the outcome was more negative. And so that's why I was like, no, the first time was probably the right outcome coming out, okay? I'm not sure if I'm going to tell you guys the second set of cards that had come out. And I might, give me 1 second to think about it, okay? Because the reason why I might have to tell you, it's like a decision. Well, I did a reading in the past where I was realizing like karmic situations were coming to a close. I don't know if the situation between this Knight of Cups reversed and this feminine energy, I don't know if this is a karmic situation or what. Okay, but it seems like it's really, really relevant. So I don't know if I have to tell you. Okay, so let me see if I can grab the cards really quickly. Okay, so I'm going to show you the cards that came out, okay, the second time, and they mostly came out in the reverse, okay? Okay, so the Judgment card came out in the reverse. So it's a big stack of cards that came out in the reverse, okay? Judgment was in the reverse, okay? This has to do with like self-doubt. It's like not letting go of a situation because of self-doubt or something. I'm just going to put it on top of these cards. The Judgment card might have come out by itself at first. I'm not sure. This card came out. This card was left in the deck, but it flipped over. All the other cards came out upside down. So I didn't know where this card landed. It kind of made sense that it came after the Judgment card, but I'm not sure. So that's why this one is probably a little bit more complicated. Okay, the Nine of Wands is the Wounded Warrior card, and it has to do with, I guess, remembering past hurts that have been caused. So do you recall where I was explaining how this feminine energy saw all of the negative things that were going on and is either recovering from it or feeling victim to it still, one of the other? This Wounded Warrior card is kind of similar, okay? So it's kind of, this one came out in the upright because it flipped over in the deck still, okay? So what is noticeable, no matter how you look at it, is something negative happened in the past and it's remembered, okay? That's something notable whether I use the second deck, the second set of cards or not, okay? But anyway, so the next card is the Nine of Wands card, reverse. Let me make sure I'm holding it. Is it 9? No, I'm sorry. I said Nine of Wands. Oh, no, I did just say that. Okay. The Hermit reversed came out. Okay, so this was about forced isolation. Okay. So someone's remembering the past. Someone, I don't know if they made a final judgment call. That's why Judgment was there. They made a final judgment call. They remembered the bad behaviors. They decided to be isolated. The next card is, let me see. The Nine of Pentacles reversed. A focus on materialism, trying to make money, trying to enjoy material goods. And the next card is the Page of Pentacles reversed. Okay. This is about money that's coming in, and it's just the money that's coming in is, I don't know how to say, it's either not saved or it's not funding a project as well as it should. It's something about money. Instead of it being good news about money, it's something negative about money. Okay, and then the next card is the Seven of Cups reversed. And this card is about illusions. So it's about believing in something that is not the way it seems. So believing in something that's not going to do what it said it was going to do or what you thought it was going to do. Okay, and then the next card is the High Priestess reversed. Okay, and this has to do with like finding out something shocking about a person you respected. Okay, so I don't know if that would have been the end of the shuffle. It's the same amount of cards actually too. So it seems like there's a either or situation going on. Okay, it's almost like I got the understanding of what it would be like if this feminine energy makes a certain choice about this offer here. Okay, this offer, this person that's coming in, this person coming in could be in King of Cups is hiding. Could be in King of Cups energy now instead of in this Knight of Cups energy. The Knight of Cups energy was a definite no-no because he wasn't going to be there for long. He was just going to keep jumping around. But then when you have the King of Cups, maybe there is potential for him to behave himself. He can be naughty, but maybe perhaps he might behave himself. At least he's upright. Okay, so her choice in dealing with this situation maybe gives two different outcomes. So it's either her choice is gonna be a final judgment call, like I don't want to deal with this anymore, or if she accepts the offer here, then the ending result might be the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. But note that the Queen of Pentacles is possibly her energy. So if she doesn't accept the offer, let me see what happens. If she doesn't accept the offer, then something might be found out about a person that she didn't expect. And it might have something to do with illusions. And it might actually tie back into the initial reading earlier here, where we had this Page of Wands in the reverse. There was some type of misinformation going on. And because of that, the new decision, the new land, I'm going to put back this High Priestess card. The new decision, the new venture, the new location, however it resonates for you, that was the better offer here. Okay. Let's see. That brought in abundance. Could actually be the King of Cups. So it's like there are two offers. One is from a King of Cups and one is from a, I don't know if it's from a Knight of Wands. Okay, the Knight of Wands might have been the first offer being considered. This Knight of Wands may not be a past person. The reason why is because there's misinformation. And it's not that when you have a person from your past that there's not misinformation. There can be misinformation. But for some reason, I just have the feeling that this person is the person from the past. Based on, I don't know, based on this card, based on this Nine of Swords card in the reverse, you can't have nightmares over something that you didn't already experience, okay? So there's a person from the past trying to return, and it might be a better offer than a person that you don't know enough about. Let me see if I know that for definite. The person you don't know, this Knight of Wands, you may not know everything about. Something might be hidden or misleading. I don't know for definite if you would definitely get in trouble if you take this offer. I don't know for definite. But because it's a Knight of Wands, that person is going to stick around with you for a minute and then jump to the next one just based on his characteristics, okay? Unless it's just materialization of success, okay? But so this first situation for some people, I don't know, for some people, the first situation, go back to the beginning of the video and listen. I don't know if it will work for you, if you're okay with the situation where you're missing information and it may be misleading on purpose. Okay. But like I said, for some reason, on the 22nd of December, someone is choosing a different option, okay? And so the different option may come in the form of a King of Cups, okay? Even though it's a past person, they weren't in King of Cups energy in the past, but now they may be. Okay? So guys, that was it was interesting, complicated, and it made sense, okay? So everything happens for a reason, because I like delayed working on it, and I was a lot distracted yesterday. I don't know why. I was busy doing multiple things. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Please like, share, subscribe, and support my channel, okay? I appreciate you guys listening, okay? All right, thanks for listening. Bye.